Okay, for those of you that have, and you can start brainstorming, you guys, what we're going to be doing today is a life pyramid. So we're going to start out with the loose leaf paper, and I want you to write down the 5 things that you make priorities in your life. So the 5 things that make up your life, this can be career-wise, academic-wise, love-wise, socially, the 5 things that make up your life and that you make priorities, and write those 5 things on the loose leaf paper. Just like bullets or numbers. Even though you guys don't have it yet, you can start thinking about that. So I'll give you like a minute to think about that. Okay, about 20 more seconds. Okay, now you guys can keep writing as well and listen. Now you're going to take your construction piece and actually keep these as well. Everyone take a permanent marker. And what you're going to be doing now is on one of the sides of your construction paper, I want you to draw a pyramid, and you're going to divide it into 5 different sections.
I'm sorry, what did you say the next sentence?
Yep, right on one side of your construction piece of paper, you're going to draw a pyramid, and you're going to divide it into 5 different sections.
How big, like whole paper?
Yep. And if you can do it, like this way, so then it's smaller to bigger. Because that's going to make a difference. Rather than doing it like this into 5 equal sections, you want it to be smaller to bigger. Okay, so as you're doing that, I want you to think about using those 5 different priorities that you have. I want you to put them from least to greatest, how you prioritize them in your life right now. Not necessarily how you think they should be prioritized, but how you make them priorities from least to greatest. Yes.
Should the highest priority be on the top or the bottom?
So if this is your smallest section right here, that should be the one that you make the least important, and the biggest one is going to be the one that you make the most important.
Yeah.
Once you're done, just raise your head so I know. Okay, so now those of you that are done, just to move things along, on the opposite side you're going to draw another pyramid, same thing, and now as you thought about how you make those things your priorities in your life, think about that and think if there's a different way, if you think that they should be in a different order. Are there things that you thought about that you make more of a priority that should be less of a priority, or things that you make less of a priority that should be more of a priority? And if there are things that you think would be the same, then put them in the same space. That's the whole point of the exercise. You can think about, would this make me more successful if you put them in different places? Or are there things that are of great importance to you in your life that you realize that you don't give enough time to that you should? Showing enough appreciation to. Okay, so let's just reflect on it now. Does anyone want to share with us if they had a totally different way of writing it, or if they didn't, or if it were the same? Anyone? Go ahead.
Mine's slightly different. I mean, I think that I put school as like my main focus right now, whereas I should make it also myself first.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. Anyone else? Yes.
Mine was definitely the same because a lot of the things that I wrote down when I first gave us the paper was like just, make sure that I'm taking care of myself and like my own well-being and my time for myself as opposed to like what actually I wrote down as the most important thing is my work and my school and grades and stuff like that, but you don't have time for yourself. So
Yeah.
obviously it's work.
I think you both bring up a good point, and this is something that was my goal in this activity is, you need to make academics and your career high on the list, but also yourself is the most important. If you aren't physically healthy, if you aren't emotionally healthy, then your career is not going to go anywhere if you aren't taking care of yourself, and yourself should be your first priority. Or I know in some cases, some people put their relationship or their boyfriend or girlfriend in their first priority, and maybe love is the most important thing to you, and you have to decide that yourself. Is your career most important? As long as you're putting yourself first to be healthy in those areas. Is there anyone else that wants to share that? No? Yes, no. Okay. Thank you.
Where did you learn that?
I just thought about things that I'm thinking about this semester, and I was like, how can I do it? And then I looked up pyramids, and I was like, why not do that? Okay, if you can just pass in the markers.